special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks offense is on the field for the first time today. As many good things as the Oregon coaching staff had done, they certainly had the monkey on their back. 0 for 3 against Washington in their first 2 years, all one-score games. They finally got it right a year ago, and you got to think the Dogs are now looking for payback.
Yeah, it was a 28-point beatdown. So they got the monkey off the back. Dan Lanning gets his first win versus Washington. This is always a great rivalry game, and Oregon got the momentum back in this series a year ago, Palmer.
Yeah, they did. They had great balance on offense, too. Remember Dylan Gabriel throwing it and Jordan James on the ground running it. So they're going to look to do a little bit more of that in this one today.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Got a man, it's Stewart. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Moore will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Williams will pass. Working that left side now. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Powers through the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Picked off! What a play by this defense! They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, and Stewart. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The screen, he can go. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Quick step and go. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Williams looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Boston. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the move, it's Coleman. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Washington sends out the punt team.
On to punt it away.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in, it's Benson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Lost the fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Moore to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. to throw again. Here's a heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Trying play action. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Oregon! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll go back to work on offense. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Whittington. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Moore will throw. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hughes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
They have been road warriors players here in this game coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Makes one man miss. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Leaves it with the running back. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Washington sends out the punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute this.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Moore to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Ducks are on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Inside the 50. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
This is an offense that can find multiple ways to get explosive plays, especially when they hand it off to this guy, David.
And it's so nice to have a running game you can depend on, especially when you get on the other side.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Williams looking for a man. Grab near the marker. It's Otten. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Boston. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Otten. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab outside, it's Evans. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Boston. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Moore will throw. Buys a little extra time. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can...
Turning it on! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it from the gun. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Under fire. Finding open areas. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Touchdown, Washington! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Washington, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the run, it's Hughes. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The give to the tailback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Stewart. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
14.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll send the back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Benson. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's low. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on fourth down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
45, Washington, 14.
On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Evans. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. From the gun, running back gets to give. Fighting off the defender. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And his first pass is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Otten. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Moore to the air. The sure hands, it's Stewart. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Hands it off on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Stewart. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Horton. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man, it's Otten. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Benson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the 1st down.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Benson. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Ducks have their offense in high gear.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Harris. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackle.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Quick completion on the out route. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Casper. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
Good enough for a 1st down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.